Hello again. I am falling in love with this place they call Herland and the style of its culture. Today, a young girl by the name of Almia handed me a poem written by a man named George Moses Horton. As if America wasn't bad enough, I found out today that it enslaves people from Africa, actual human beings, to put them to work tirelessly in the cotton fields of the South. As I was reading this very interesting poem, I began to realize that my life had many parallels to the man they call Horton. He too, because of the Americans, believed that his race, African Americans, and my race, Hispanic, automatically made us inferior to the people of the white skin. As I was reading this line, I came upon deprived of all created bliss. This I felt represented that I had been enslaved by my race. The first line stated, "Am I born for this?" After all, I didn't choose to be Mexican, and Horton didn't choose to be born African American. The next line states that Horton had been deprived of liberty, much like I had been deprived of liberty of the American dream. But most of all, I was deprived of justice for my brother's killing, my wife's dishonoring, and my own beating. When I saw the line, "Is there no relief this side of the silent grave?" it instantly reminded me of my decision to put my life on the line and serve as a bandito for justice. I made this decision to drive away my fears. The grief he mentions reminds me of my own grief, the sorrow of my dead brother and my dishonored wife. When Horton talked about, "Say unto foul oppression, cease ye tyrants' rage no more," I also suffered at the hands of tyrants. When they oppressed mi familia and thought they could take control, Horton mentioned, "Soar on the pinions that dove which has cooed for thee, and breathe her notes from Afric groves, the sounds of liberty." After I saw these lines about the Afric grove, I wondered to myself if Horton wanted to see his own native country as much as I longed to see my dear country of Mexico. The poem references a dove, representing peace. In my home of Mexico, I was peaceful, but when I came to this land they call America, my peace was deprived of me. When I read the line, "O liberty, thou golden prize so often sought by blood," I instantly knew that Horton had very similar thoughts and intentions. I was forced to seek justice for my family, and by extension, liberty. Just like the author, I seek justice for liberty through bloodshed, just as the Americans did to me. After all, liberty is a gift of God, and I believe that justice is as well.